The 4-year tenure of an Inspector General of Police was not a recent development. The first PRO, Olumiwa Adejobi, said the 4-year tenure of the IGP was in line with extant legal provisions of the law. He said this while reacting to reports concerning the tenure of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun. The IGP does not need to lobby for extension of tenure, as he has been issued with a letter confirming his full 4-year tenure as IGP. And Cross River State Police Command has arrested 3 suspects in connection with an armed robbery incident that occurred on September 2, 2024. In a statement by the police public relations officer Irene Ubo, the suspect blocked the federal highway along Small Iwuru village in Akampa local government area and robbed a motorist traveling from Ikom to Calabar of valuables worth 455,000 naira. In other news, National Human Rights Commission says from the month of July to August, domestic violence has been the main form of sexual and gender-based violence with 21,617 cases. This was made known at the presentation of Human Rights Dashboard in Abuja. Celestina area has the details.
228,549 complaints of human rights violation were received by the Commission from July to August. Among these complaints are 365 cases of kidnapping, with the Northwest recording the highest number of 205. 340 killings, with Kaduna recording the highest at 142. 3,709 cases of child abandonment, and 37 killings of security and law enforcement personnel. Parents were identified as the second main violators of human rights.
The most worrisome is child rights. You know, when you see this amount of violations of the rights of children, and for the month of July we had 16,125, it is worrisome. And added to violation of women's rights, no country develops when the rights of women are constantly, institutionally, culturally, and legally violated. And for this, we really call on authorities to continue to address this by legislation, by affirmative action, and also by protective actions.
Executive Secretary of the Commission condemned the use of force and disregard for the right to peaceful protest and assembly, freedom of expression.
It is with great concern that we condemn the blatant use of force and disregard for right to peaceful protest and assembly, freedom of expression, and other associated rights exhibited by law enforcement agencies, leading to tragic incidents of violence and loss of lives. Such actions represent a stark violation of the fundamental human rights of Nigerian people, calling for unequivocal condemnation and justice.
The Commission has placed Sokoto, Ebonyi, and Edo in focus. Celestina area, TVC News, Abuja.
The founder of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministries, Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, has raised allegation against Martin Otse, popularly known as Very Darkman, on charges of forgery. He made this known through his counsel at the FCT High Court, Mitama, where he said that Very Darkman forged the receipt of some spiritual items, which he claims to have been bought from him. Celestina area has the details.
At the resumed sitting, counsel to the plaintiff was absent from court. Counsel to the defendant expressed his disappointment over the absence of counsel to Mr. Omoto Fufeyin. He prayed the court that Mr. Omoto Fufeyin be fined the sum of 200,000 naira and sought to serve the counterclaim of his client on the representative of the church in court. These prayers were rejected by the judge. Presiding Judge Justice Iheme Owunsu, in a short ruling, held that the case file be forwarded to the Chief Judge of the FCT High Court, Mitama, for reassignment to another judge, as she is sitting as a vacation judge.
This court is a court of a vacation court, so the vacation ends next week. So the presiding judge has now returned the case file to the Chief Judge for reassignment.
Arriving after the proceedings, counsel to Mr. Omoto Fufeyin gave reasons for his absence from court. He alleged that Very Darkman forged the receipt he used in purchasing items from the church.
Yes, in respect of today's matter, quite incidentally, for personal reasons, I could not make it to the court promptly at that 9 o'clock. I was on transit on air, and for some medical reasons, I could not be able to attend the proceedings promptly as I ought to. So we are going to be having a trial inside a trial, in the sense is the purported receipts which I'll make available to the press that Mr. Martin Sose alleged to have used to buy the said spiritual items. We have discovered that those receipts, more particularly 1527 and the other one in the numbers, we have discovered that the receipt in question actually do not exist in any ramification. He's actually, for wherever he has got it from, the implication is that that receipt is altered and it is forged.
The Chief Judge of the court is expected to assign the case to a new judge who will fix a new date for hearing. Celestina Iria, TVC News, Abuja.